Could you talk about why you felt that was important?
You know, what we've seen in the last few years is many people have asked us to weigh in directly on policy implications that affect their lives, and they're seeing other states have the opportunity to weigh in on ballot measures and wondering why we aren't able to do the same. Iowa House Democrats believe it's important to give voters a say as much as possible, so we've proposed legislation to allow voter referenda, and that would require a change to the Constitution. So we're starting that process now to begin the conversation. But certainly after the last election as well, we saw that a lot of voters in other states voted on issues that protect their rights and freedoms, even if they didn't match with the political parties they voted for. So that was important to them.
Just real quick follow-up to that. Abortion is clearly one that other states have chosen to go that path. Have you thought about beyond, that one topic, what other things voters in Iowa might be interested in?
Sure. I mean, we're looking at what other states have done as well, but maybe voters want to weigh in on school vouchers. Maybe voters want to weigh in on marijuana legalization. Maybe voters want to weigh in on gambling issues, right? There are a lot of things that voters want to weigh in on. And as they continue to feel more and more disconnected from their government, as their representatives respond less and less and show up at forums less and less, voters are pretty frustrated and want to have a say, and this gives them another avenue for that.
Is there any concern in your caucus? I mean, now in the recent years, we've seen those ballot initiatives used often to support Democratic priorities, but 20 years ago, Iowa Democrats were relieved that we didn't have that process, which meant we didn't join the stampede of states that were passing constitutional amendments on same-sex marriage. So do you have any concern about unintended consequences from introducing this?
Well, it certainly wouldn't be unintended. They would be the risk that you take with this, but we believe that overwhelmingly giving voters the opportunity to weigh in is worth any risk there because, again, it's just allowing voters to weigh in a more direct way.
There are a couple of other issues on which some states weighed in. Our neighbor to the south weighed in to increase the minimum wage and create a family leave program, even though they voted red for the presidential election. So I think this could be an important way to decouple politics from particular issues that people tend to agree on. We're looking at a bill as well. We don't have a caucus position. We haven't filed anything yet.